Oh boy, it is that time again. So bad. Another video. Today we're gonna talk about the Dragon Ball Legends Anniversary and how much I hated it. I don't know, PyCon or something. Or that. What we got? God! I hate this game! I'm just kidding. Actually, I enjoyed it a lot. You probably clicked this video thinking, oh, this is about to be spicy. Rhyme's gonna rant. He's gonna be angry just like I was last year with Dokkan. No, I actually, like I said, I showed a lot of support towards the anniversary. Now, what I want this entire video to be, now that we're basically done with the anniversary, technically we have another, like, what, week or so or whatever. There's like another part that's coming out. We got the whole Super Warrior versus God thing happening right now in the game. For the most part, the anniversary is pretty much done. And I gotta say, honestly, I'm pretty impressed. And mostly because I played a lot of gacha games. Well, probably not a lot as most of you guys, because, well, then again, let me not say that, because not all of you guys play multiple gachas. I just know that I played a lot. I played the Hunter x Hunter one. I played Naruto Blazing for a while, and then I stopped. I played One Piece Treasure Cruise. I played them all. And the ones I played in the longest run were definitely Dokkan, Hunter x Hunter Battle All-Star, rest in peace, and then finally, of course, Legends. Technically Duel Links as well, if you want to count that. And honestly, this is gonna sound kind of crazy to some of you guys when you hear me say this, but I gotta say, I think I enjoyed this anniversary by far the most, as opposed to any other gacha game so far, because it gave me exactly what I wanted as a fan. It didn't give me Vegito. You guys saw that. But it gave me what I wanted as far as like what an anniversary should represent. Comment section below, what I want you guys to do is just see where you guys stand. Let me know what you guys pulled from the anniversary and then what you overall thought. Because I feel like when it comes down to like looking at anniversary and just events in general, people base it off of what they pull and don't pull. Obviously, if you go into an event and you don't pull a new card, you're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like the anniversary. You're not gonna like the $100 million celebrations, so whatever they're doing. If you don't pull the hype unit, you're not gonna have a good time. But it's kind of important to look at the other things that they do around the events and how they release it to kind of judge it. At least that's what I think. And honestly, even if I went into this banner right now or this video without pulling everything, I might be very, very salty. But overall, though, I'll be able to look into the actual event and be like, well, at least they did X, Y, and Z. And the thing, like I said, last year when I ranted about Dokkan, the only thing that I just really didn't like about the fact, other than the fact that I didn't pull Vegito initially, was the fact that they didn't really do anything that felt celebration worthy. Now, I know it's kind of controversial. Whenever the celebration came out, people loved it, people hated it. It was all over the place. I feel like the community was kind of split until the banner came out. It's funny is once the banner came out, I saw so much energy change, especially people who pulled the units. I feel like anybody that complained about the celebration prior to the banner coming out, if they pulled the units, they magically loved it. Which, again, it goes back to the whole concept of if you pull a unit, you probably have more fun in the game, which is understandable. But like looking at the past events, they usually what they tend to do in these games is they'll drop like one super hype card. They'll do like one kind of event, and that's really it. A lot of times they also don't address the issues. You know, like if you guys remember prior to Legends coming out, Dokkan wasn't really addressing a lot of important things that needed to be fixed, such as the friend system and many other issues that I don't even remember anymore because they fixed most of it. And once they started diving into the quality of life issues and fixing a lot of things that we as the fans and the players wanted, that's when games like Dokkan start to severely improve. And other games as well, you know, seeing how much QOL changed in past games from like Duel Links, Battle All-Stars when it existed. It's funny seeing how different the games are when they have actual competition. Now, what I wanted out of the Legends Anniversary the most, as far as units, we're definitely like some kind of Vegito, which we ended up getting. You guys saw how that went. But ultimately, what I wanted out of Anniversary, I feel like I got. We got a bunch of hype units. We got a lot of events around it. We got the Vegito, which I think is still dope to me. Some people were complaining about that, saying it's not enough. It's like, dog, yes it is. That Vegito is fantastic. And even right now, we're still waiting for the next set of levels to get released at some point over the course of the next future, like how Fury Broly was, so we can get that man to 7 stars. But like, if you run a fusion team, that card will damn near always be a staple, especially if there's a Vegeta on your team. It's a good card. And like even Fury Broly, like I said, Fury Broly was a free unit, and it can basically stand up to a lot of like pay to summon units. So it's like, I think that's great. I think that's great. Then of course we got all the challenge rush and stuff. As annoying as it was to some of y'all, and some of you still haven't beaten some of those stages, you gotta appreciate the fact that they're actually putting out a lot of content around this. Because like, look at the game prior to it. Like we would get like a banner like every single week or so, and that's really it. And then we would get the actual content in the game once every couple weeks. So I feel like they honestly delivered for what I wanted to see out of an anniversary. They balanced everything. You know, some of you guys might not like it, but I think the battle system changes were great. It's very, very welcome to new players as well. To those who played before, you kind of can adjust really, really fast as well. I think this is one of those patches and updates that I want to see in future games when it comes down to like big celebrations. Like again, when it comes down to like the milestones, like let's say 100 million downloads, 200 million downloads, 1 year anniversary, 2 year anniversaries, it is the time for the developer to really sit down and look at everything that we wanted to see as fans of the game and be like, you know what, let's address that, let's give them that, let's do this, let's do that. And that's what I kind of got out of it. Obviously it's not perfect. There's a couple of things that took the game backwards. Like, for example, the Vegito being hidden behind a .25 pull rate was stupid. You know, if they would have done something like Goten, I think that would have been fine. I think the Goten banner was one of the best step-outs that we had in the game, just due to the fact that it was the best value. If you're free to play, you get the super discount emotes per day, and then it resets. If you're pay to play, you can get to step 4, and then you get regular rates from then on out. And on top of that, you got a summon ticket that gives you a free GSP every single time. But now we end up getting a .25 rate that didn't change. And on top of that, it took 7 tickets to summon once. And we got 2 banners. I feel like that definitely took the game backwards. But again, hopefully they'll take a lesson. And if anybody at Dimps and Bandai happens to see this video, which I think is very, very unlikely, but if they happen to watch, just take notes. I know you guys know what we want as fans of the games, as the players, and I know you can make a lot of these things happen. You know, what I want the most out of this game in the future is some form of dedicated servers, because I'm telling you, man, there's nothing more obnoxious than lag in this game. It's borderline unplayable, and you don't want to back out because like your pride's on the line. It's like, look, man, if I get a laggy match, I refuse to quit. I'd rather just power through it. If I get by because of lag, whatever, I don't care. But I'm not backing out. I'm not backing out. But the thing is during that 2 or 3 or even longer minutes of fighting session, you're going to be upset and angry, and by the time the match finishes, you don't want to play anymore. Last night, I actually got into a couple of matches that were just so ungodly laggy. I put the game down. I was like, I'm done for the night. I don't want to do it. So hopefully in the future, that's something they can look at. You know, Bandai has never really done anything in regards to dedicated servers. I don't know why. I feel like with how much money a game like Legends make, and even Dokkan, they can invest in servers that actually will be good for the better health of the game. That makes sense. So yeah, now the question is what's next? You know, like I saw a lot of players definitely came in. You can see the viewership on YouTube skyrocketed. If you look on Google Trends, Legends skyrocketed during the anniversary. What's next? Well, I feel like now they have to keep the momentum up. We do know that with V-Jump leaks coming out, we mentioned that we're gonna get a new transforming Vegeta from the Android fight, the Android 13 movie, I want to say. Might be wrong on that, but a transforming Vegeta's coming out. And I feel like we're going to have probably a calm couple of weeks now of releases. We did see that we're also getting the 2 other Love Warriors, Love Maidens from Brienne's team as well at some point. That most likely going to be summonable. And knowing how they do cards like that are lesser popular, they're going to be broken. They're going to be really, really good. So it's not something that you want to skip on. But in regards to like the next big hype thing, all I can think about is I can see a hit coming out at some point in the future. I can see a Super Saiyan Rose coming out. But the most important part is we finally got over the hump of no Super Saiyan Blues. You guys gotta understand, with a game like Legends and how they release stuff, they started releasing stuff in order and then they went all out of order. You can't do certain things until certain characters are released. Now that we got Super Saiyan Blue, Goku and Vegeta, what you guys might not understand is we have so much potential to get stuff beyond that now. We can get the Kaioken Blue Gokus, for example. We can get the Evolution Vegeta. We can get into the Tournament of Power. We can finally get Gogeta Blue and Vegeta Blue at some point. I feel like they're saving those cards now for probably like a super download anniversary, like a celebration. I don't know what the game is at as far as downloads right now, but I can see that as like a 200, 300 million download celebration, if not maybe next year type of thing. We can get Super Saiyan 4s finally, because you can't release Super Saiyan 4s before doing the blues. I feel like it just doesn't make sense. So I feel like even though we got to the pinnacle of hype in the game in the past year, it's not about to go down, at least fingers crossed. You know, we still have a lot to come out. And also with the release of LF units, legendary finishes, it gives you a lot of room for what else they can do. Because prior to it, we always, you know, we assumed it was only going to be like the iconic attacks, like the Father-Son Kamehameha or like the Spirit Bomb against Kid Buu, stuff like that. But with Vegito coming out and basically getting a unique one, it gives room for a lot of other stuff that you can see in the future. So in the comment section below, what do you want to see? What's the next big character that comes out that'll absolutely make you go super crazy hype? Let me know in the comment section below. For me, definitely, like I said, it's gonna be a hit. It's gotta be Hakai Beerus at some point. Hopefully we're gonna get that. But really the big one that I feel like is gonna be the one that gets everybody really, really excited next is gotta be a Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black and even a Merge Zamasu, which is definitely going to be a crazy region edition. On top of that, I feel like as far as like the next in-between super hype units, I can definitely see like a Spirit Bomb Goku coming out. the one against Kid Buu, maybe like a legendary finish Goku, and then a Kid Buu as well. That's gonna probably make Regen just that much better. But yeah, I mean, overall, though, like I said, I think it was a great anniversary, despite how brutal the banner was to me. You know, I gotta look past getting shafted and kind of understand that they tried. They definitely tried to release a lot of fun stuff, and they still are, you know. Like I said, I don't know what else is planned. You know, we are in the final phases of the anniversary, I want to say. We know, like I said, we got the God versus Super Warrior thing, which, by the way, it was still very confusing to a lot of you guys. You could only choose one stage. Either you side with Super Vegito or you side with Goku and Vegeta, the blue forms. And then based on all the stuff that you get, which you can see in the news, like the amount of Zennies you farm and missions and stuff you do, whoever is on which team is gonna get rewarded with like crystals and stuff like that. So make sure you guys read, because a lot of you guys just jumped into the first stage first, and then you're like, oh, why is this other stage locked? That's why. You're supposed to pick one or the other. Read the news, for love of God. Anyway, so yeah, this is just one of those quick ranty discussion-y videos just to kind of talk about the state of the game and where I'm hoping to see it go next. Again, the only thing I just didn't like about the banner by far, and this is even if I didn't get shafted, if I would have gotten the card in the first multi, you know, I still would have been like, yo, this is trash. I did say it was trash. Before the banner even came out, I was like, yo, this is trash. Because part of me was actually hoping that they were going to do like the higher rates like they did with Goten, and they didn't do that. So it's like, oh, well, that's cool. And some of us got shafted pretty hard by that. But I guess that's just part of the gacha field. If you play a gacha game, you're going to have good luck, you're going to have bad luck, and sometimes you're going to have god-awful luck that it's just going to make you go insane as we go into the release of these new characters. So with that said, let me know your thoughts on the anniversary. Like I said, I'm pretty excited about everything that they released for the most part. I will probably grade it. I would probably give it like an 88%, like a high B+. Like I said, the only thing that I just didn't like was how the banners were dealt, because I feel like, you know, when it comes down to the anniversary events, let's be real, the thing that people want the most are the cards. And for the most part, they delivered. All the cards that came out are good. It's just that the big card that we all wanted, which was the Vegito, and a lot of you guys did get. It's just, you gotta look at it and be like, yeah, man, that was kind of trash how they handled it. Because it's like you get clickbaited into the anniversary to get the game for Vegito, and then you get everything else, and everything else is good, but you wanted the Vegito. It's like, Mom, can I have McDonald's? No, we have McDonald's at home. And you get home and it's like, oh, this is not McDonald's at all. Terrible example, but you know what I'm trying to say here. So yeah. Anyway, so stay tuned for more Dragon Ball Legends content. It's funny, I was gonna not do as much Dragon Ball Legends stuff this week, but then they released more stages and stuff like that. So we're gonna get a lot of that. We're also gonna get a surprise video, I think tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But other than that, let me know your thoughts down below. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video, and if you enjoyed the So About series, and anything else that you liked or didn't like about the anniversary, let me know down below. This video's for you guys. This video's for you guys to discuss and kind of see like where the rest of the community stands, at least the people that watch my videos, in regards to the anniversary. So yeah, let me know what you pulled as well. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. My name is Rhyme. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.